Hey everyone, thanks for choosing to listen to another episode of the Growth Winners Podcast. I'm your host, Dennis Hennigan, and oh my gosh, who is this? Is this Belle? I don't know. If you're only on audio right now listening to this, you got to go check this out on YouTube. I don't know what this is. Somebody help me out. I want to say it's Belle, but I could be wrong. But either way, like, it's plastic, right? Like, this is creepy. This is so realistic. Target, Walmart, Disney, whoever's selling this shit. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I have found this in our living room because I'm in the kids' room right now. It's where I film these podcast episodes, but I can't tell you how many times I've seen this creepy little plastic Belle or whoever this princess is in the corner of the living room. It's just like you'll come down in the morning or something, turn the light on. It's like, oh my God, who is that? Anyways, that's what you get when you have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, both girls. So, anyways. Real quick, oh my, super excited for this one because this is a tried and true formula for both successful and bad habits. And no matter which way you look at it, it is literally like, I know that technology is speeding up and, you know, features in cars and social media and everything's just becoming fast-paced, and we live in a fast-paced world now, but habits haven't changed, right? Like, this formula I'm about to share with you is something that has been around for years and years and just all of life, honestly, because it's it's how we're wired as humans as to why this is still effective today. And there's tons and tons of studies about it, and I can't wait to share it with you. But first, as always, the Growth Winners mantra. Repeat after me. If this is your first time listening, welcome, first off, and if you're a returning listener, then I appreciate you, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. But if you are a first-time listener, what we do is a mantra at the beginning and the end of the episode. Repeat 3 things after me. And the intent is to get you to be actionable and really build the brand of Growth Winners, and you joining in on that to not only better your life but the ones around you. And when we spread that, it's going to be amazing stuff. So anyways, repeat after me. I am confident. I am valuable. I am a growth winner. Okay, so I use this in so many different areas of my life because it fits in almost anything, right? And I know it's going to do that same thing for you as well. What the formula is, and then let me explain, so just bear with me here, is thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to results. And I've got 3 very, very practical and relatable, hopefully relatable, depending on who's listening, very relatable examples of how this applies and affects your life, because the truth is it's happening all around us. It's your subconscious mind is feeding your thoughts, right? So if you think about it, your thoughts are what creates everything. While you're focusing on the results of your life, like, damn it, these bills just will never end, I'll never get out of debt. Well, the bills aren't the problem, the bills are the results, right? So the thoughts of I'm never going to get out of debt, or I'm never going to get ahead, or I can never da-da-da-da. Those thoughts lead to these feelings. What are those feelings behind the debt? It's feeling, remorseful. It's feeling bad that you can't provide for your kids. You can't provide the good life that you want to so badly aspire to give them. And that's the feelings it's created. The actions is the complaining. You go into work and it's like you ask for a raise, or you're just taking these negative actions that's getting the negative results. So you have to rewind and reverse engineer this, and hopefully this makes sense. Let me get into the very first example. The first example is going to be a little bit funny, at least I think it is when I wrote this up. Second example is going to be more emotional felt, and the third one is going to be pretty relatable because I can totally attest for it, and I think you will too. So here we go with the first example. I want to be more productive, right? That's the thought in your head. Like, you're just sitting on the couch, you're feeling lazy, whatever. You think, I really should be doing something else right now. I really should be more productive, or you feel like you never have enough time in your life. Those are I'm going to give the negative thought with a positive result, and then later on I'm going to give you a negative thought and how it affects us and impacts us in a negative way. That's what we're focusing on right now. So I want to be more productive. That's a positive statement because you're choosing to be more productive. It's not like you're saying, I wish I wasn't lazy. Look at the verbiage twist, right? I want to be more productive is a positive statement, where I wish I wasn't so unproductive, or I wish I wasn't so lazy. Those are negative trigger words. So I want to be more productive. How does that make you feel? When you hear that phrase or that sentence, I want to be more productive, to me, there's a sense of inspiration. There's a sense of intentional action, right? That's it. You can kind of feel it, right? Would you agree? Like, you can kind of feel You can feel that statement. I want to be more productive is like, that's it. I'm getting up off the couch and I'm going to go clean the kitchen. I'm going to go exercise. I'm going to go blah, 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 blah. So the feeling of inspiration, you want to be more productive, now leads to the action being taken, which is follow the agenda, which results in being a badass motherfucking boss. Like, that's what it actually results in. You don't result in being more productive. You result in being a badass motherfucker. You result in being a boss in your life, taking more control. And what that actually leads to, for lack of a better way of explaining being a boss, is more time management, right? More time to get things done, less stress in your life, feeling ahead of things versus playing catch up. So that's the result, right? Like, it all started with a thought. And when you twist that thought, that's the magic. But I don't want to give away too many secrets because I have the secret at the end. Moving on to my second example is, for me, I can attest to this one. That's why I say a little bit emotional, because if you're single right now, you might not be able to relate to this. But marriage. How many people are listening right now that you say, I want a better marriage. I want to work on my marriage. I want to improve my marriage. I want better X, Y, and Z in my marriage, okay? So that thought is, I want to actively work towards a better marriage. That feeling that you get is you're tired of fighting, right? Like, you're pushing yourself away from pain. The pain is what's driving those thoughts, is like, man, I wish we had a better marriage because I don't like feeling this way. So when that feeling hits in, we act on emotion, right? When that feeling hits, now we start to take action. Well, the action is communicate better, okay? Your husband, your wife, you talk and you agree to sit down and say, we're just going to start talking things out. And those are the actions being taken to work on your marriage. And now look at the result, not so much as like an actual result of like a phrase. Look at more of the trickling effect, the effects and the results. So what I mean is, you're smiling more, okay? You feel less stress. You feel free, like you're not walking on eggshells, and you feel happy. All of those positive emotions are now the actual result. So yes, obviously the general result is you have a better marriage. Of course, that's what you were thinking about, and that's what you ended up getting. But what does a better marriage get you actually? Like, if you were to buy it, what would you actually get in exchange? Is to smile more, feel happy, feel less stress, and just the weight is lifted off of your shoulders. That's the actual result that you get. And the last one here is, I hate gaining weight, right? So I want to lose weight, or I hate gaining weight. Either way you look at it, that feeling leads to insecurity and feeling worthless, feeling devalued. You're uncomfortable in your clothes. So when you go out in public, you're feeling judged. You're feeling like, now you're scanning, right? Your thoughts of, I don't like my weight. I feel uncomfortable with who I am. First off, let me just pause this real quick, pause the entire lesson, because I want to give you a little personal, sense of inspiration. Is I lost a lot of weight in only 7 weeks. It was like 46 or 7 pounds. It's on Instagram. And I felt this exact same way. So if you do feel overweight right now, please, from the bottom of my heart, I can sympathize with that. Of course, I wasn't 500 pounds, and I know that, some people might be at 300 pounds and want to be at the 250 that I was at, but wherever you're at, whatever your weight is, it's irrelevant. What I want to say is I can understand the feelings of the pain and the insecurity, because I literally couldn't even stand to look at my face in the mirror. I literally couldn't stand that feeling. I felt worthless. So when I say this last example of gaining weight and feeling uncomfortable with yourself, I felt that on every single level. When I went out in public, my pants were literally tight. My pants are hanging up right here in the laundry room. I had to tell my wife, I literally said, can you please not throw my pants in the dryer, because I'm scared they're like not going to fit, because I know like pants shrink and stuff. So I literally had to tell them, like, hey, please don't dry them. They're getting really, really tight on me. And I just hit a breaking point that I chose to do something about it. That's important, to choose to make a change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. I know that sounds crazy, but think about it. So anyways, back to the whole example. I hate gaining weight. I'm getting so fat. All this negative emotion, thoughts in your head leads to the feelings of insecurity and worthless. What's the action though, right? Like the first two examples, we had positive actions. How does this negative thought lead us towards a negative action? Binge eating for comfort. That's number one. Drinking could be number two. Just dwelling on these thoughts, not going out in public, denying hanging out with people because you're insecure about your body, not getting into a pool if it's over the summer, whatever. And the result is more weight. The result is more uncomfortability. The result is not moving towards something that you actually want. Instead, you're working backwards. So hopefully you can, well, if you are relating to any of the negative ones I just mentioned, message me on Instagram, shoot me a DM or anything. Like, I want to talk to you, I want to help you. But the big takeaway that I really, really want to get here and hit home with is the secret isn't to focus on the better results. Everybody talks about the external. Everybody talks about the things that they want or they don't have. Instead, go back on this lifelong time, tried and true formula of habits, right? Thoughts lead to feelings. Feelings encourage us and push us away from pain and towards pleasure. Every single time, think of anything you've ever done in your life. Why do you eat? Because you're hungry. You don't like the feeling of being hungry, so you eat. Why do you take a shower? Because you feel gross and sticky, so you take a shower for the pleasure of feeling clean and feeling better about yourself. Why do you leave jobs after 10 years? Because you were miserable and unhappy, so you're moving towards freedom. You're moving towards a better lifestyle. It's pushing away from pain and the things we don't want, and we're guided towards the things that we do want. That's the pleasure part of it. So in anything in your life, I just gave you a few examples, and honestly, I could go with 100 more, but the magic of it, the secret of it is, like, this isn't some wizard shit. This is real stuff. Like, you're either going to apply it today and realize this and make the changes, or you're just going to continue to fall in the same trap, and you're going to live the next 20 to 30 to 50 years making the same exact mistakes. Like, I'm literally giving you the secret to getting better habits and improvising and changing your bad habits. It's thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, actions lead to results. Like literally just put that everywhere. Tape it up on your bathroom window or mirror, put it at your front door, so every time you leave your house, put it in your car, put it everywhere, right? I'm going to end with that. That way I don't hit a tangent and start rambling. But the secret, again, one last time, is you need to focus on your thoughts. Control your thoughts, and that will lead to feeling better. You'll be taking better actions, and you'll get better results in your life. Hopefully that helped you guys a lot. I'm going to give you the episode challenge, and then we're going to hit the mantra, and we're going to get the heck off this thing. So real quick, before we get into the challenge and the mantra and ending this, if you love this, please share this with somebody that you know it could help, because, again, I started the podcast to help my audience listening and help myself. This is one of my ways of breaking out of my comfort zone and doing the things that I've always wanted to aspire to do. I really want to do a podcast, so I said, you know what, I'm going to do a podcast. So for you, it's like, if you're in that state right now where it's like, I could share it, but who cares? Like, it's irrelevant. If you really truly think this can help somebody, please, we're in this thing together. Like, let's grow together. This isn't just all about me right now. So help me, help others, help yourself to help others, and let's get this thing rolling. Follow, subscribe, like, share if you're on YouTube. Let me see if I can line this up. If you're on YouTube, it's like right there or there. Hit subscribe, please. Give it a thumbs up. Instagram, stories, I'll share all that stuff. I'll share, comment, I'll jump right in with you guys because I love being engaged with this stuff. This is literally what my life revolves around, is mindset and habits. So anyways, here we go. Here's my challenge for you. Change your alarm clock, because I think it's going to go a long way. It's going to start in the morning. Change your alarm clock label. I don't know, I don't have an iPhone. I think iPhones suck. I am a Android boy, Google Pixel boy, and so I can label my alarm clocks. I'm sure you probably could too on iPhone. But either way, whatever phone you have, I don't give a shit if you have a flip phone. Change your alarm clock label to today I'm in control of my thoughts. All right, so what I'm going to show you is, here's my alarm clock every single day. This is my mental trigger that reminds me thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, and actions lead to results. Come on, camera, it's not focusing. And there it is. So you can see that label. My label for my 5:15 a.m. Alarm is I am ready to win, okay? Every single morning, that's that growth winners mentality, is every single morning I approach my day by reading that. I am ready to win. I am ready to win. Because today, my purpose of winning, I'm not winning the fancy outcomes and exteriors of cars, money, and all that stuff. What I'm winning is internal. What I'm winning is being happy. What I'm winning is being a great husband. What are my core values? Those things that I focus on religiously every single day, that's what I'm winning. And my morning reminder at 5:15 every single morning, I read to myself, I am ready to win. So for you, change yours. You can mix it up if you'd like, but I'd like you to keep it, today, I'm in control of my thoughts. You're going to wake up 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and instead of your alarm bashing the shit out of it, I don't know, like the old days, you didn't even have cell phones. You had to slam the shit on the nightstand. But in today's world, you're probably most likely going to reach over, super tired, wiping your eyes, phone light's going to hit you right in the eyes, and you're going to swipe to snooze, or you're going to wake up. But before you hit snooze and before you hit dismiss, read it out loud or to yourself, today I am in control of my thoughts. So go ahead, I challenge you. That's what this is all about. Don't just listen to this stuff, say it sounds cool, and ditch out of here. Take action on the things that we're discussing here. It's going to make a big difference in your life. If you do this one time, it's not going to make a big difference. Set that damn alarm clock every single day and watch after 2 weeks of today I'm in control of my thoughts. And when you start to literally burn that into your brain, now your feelings feel better, actions, results. There we go. Hopefully you got it. I said it 150 times. Whoa, my computer just had a notification. Sorry if that interrupted you. But I said it 150 times, so hopefully that sticks. Thoughts, feelings, actions, results. Here we go. Hitting the mantra, and then I'm out of here. Repeat after me. I am confident. I am valuable. I am a growth winner. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. Again, please share, subscribe, do all the engagement stuff. Love you guys, and thanks for listening. Peace.